Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be taking a look at new and upcoming releases in the luxury beauty community, and I have to say there are so many launches. Just in the last 2 weeks we have seen a ton of holiday collections come out, like the Hermes collection and the Cle de Peau collection and so forth. And they're a little early. Cle de Peau usually releases closer to October, but we have so many more. It's really insane how long my list is today. So we're going to go through those releases, and I'd like to thank the accounts Just Here for Beauty and Amit Beauty Talk for all of the pictures and info that we have here today. So give them a follow. I'll leave their accounts linked down below so you can check them out. So let's go ahead and start off with the Guerlain Holiday collection. And these pictures here are from Amit, and you can see in all of the photos I have here today, I will have the account name attached to the photo so you can see directly where they come from. But this new holiday 2024 collection, it's all limited edition, and it's designed by the Parisian jewelry designer Shrouk. So I think the packaging here is stunning. I actually really like the packaging, but I'm not super thrilled with the collection overall. So we have two new Rouge G lipsticks, and the shade numbers, are not released at this time, but we have a berry red and a warm beige. So I don't know if those are re-promote shades or new shades, but I'm not super interested in the lipsticks. Of course, I love that red lipstick color, but I feel like I have quite a few of them. However, I am interested in the Rouge G case with the crystal lipstick on there. I think that's stunning. And I still have quite a few of the new Rouge G lipsticks that I do not have cases for. So I'll probably pick up the case, but pass on the actual lipstick shades. As for the eyeshadow quad, I do like the packaging on this. However, I don't like the color story of the actual eyeshadows. It's another pink and red quad. It's going to be a bit deeper than the one they have in the permanent line, but the colors are just not for me. So I'll probably pass on that, which is a shame because I really wish that they would have these eyeshadow cases. I wish these were refillable as well, like the Rouge G cases, because I feel like, this would definitely be something people would love to collect. But I don't like this color story, so hopefully I'll pass on that. And then we have the Guerlain Meteorites, and at first glance, it looks like the same shade that they're always using, the light shade. However, this is supposed to be a new shade of the Meteorites, and you can see that we are missing the greenish shade that is typically in there. So I think the packaging on this is beautiful, but I don't love the new fragrance that they've added to the Meteorites. And as much as I love this color story for the Meteorites and the packaging, I don't know. I'd like to refrain from this because I know, for me, this one would really be more about the packaging because the scent is just a little bit too strong. So I kind of gave myself a pass with the Pucci collection because that was such a rare limited edition collection. I think this one is absolutely gorgeous, but I don't think I'll be using those Meteorites as much. I've been reaching more for my older Meteorites with the original fragrance. And so I'm going to try to pass on those. The bronzer, I actually think is kind of boring this time. I think it's pretty. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely pretty and classic. But again, all of that gold leaf you see on there is going to fade with the first swipe across it. And I wish that they would start embedding the colors further throughout the bronzer, not just have it as the top layer there. So I think it's pretty, but it's not for me. So I just feel like in comparison to the rest of the collection, it's a little boring. So the bronzer for me is pass as well. So really for me, this collection, I'm looking forward to the lipstick case. I would love to get the packaging for the eyeshadow quad and the Meteorites, and perhaps I'll change my mind by the time that releases. But the products inside, I probably won't use too much. So those are kind of my thoughts on this collection. I really hope that Guerlain starts toning down the fragrance because at this time, their most recent products are probably the strongest smelling products that I have. Aside from Kilian. The Kilian liquid lipsticks are stronger, but you know, I feel like other than that, you know, Guerlain makeup has the strongest fragrance now. It's really intensified with the more recent launches, and it's getting too much. Also from Guerlain, we have new makeup brushes, and these are already released. They are synthetic. I like the way they look. You know, I think this like all white look with the gold ferrule, I think it looks very pretty, but I'm not really interested in these. So these are gonna be a pass for me. More information from Ami. Byredo has released 5 mascaras. So they've had kind of their black mascara in 2 different formulas, a waterproof and non-waterproof formula, for a long time. Those have been in their lineup. And then they've been releasing limited edition shades like Eroded Echo, which is a favorite of mine. I've gone through 2 tubes. I have 1 backup left. But guess what? They have brought back some of these limited edition shades. So we now have Space Black, which is the red packaging, Tears and Rain, which is your blue packaging, and that's your waterproof. And it says it's showerproof, gym-proof, swim-proof, and tear-proof. Then there's Astronomical in the green packaging. That's going to be your volumizing, curling, and thickening. And then the 2 limited edition shades that I've had and loved in the past were Mixed Emotions, which has the black packaging, and this is kind of your like deep burgundy shade mascara. It's actually really beautiful on the lashes. I love it for fall. And then Eroded Echo, which also has black packaging, and this is going to be more of a teal shade. And I personally love these. I'm so glad they brought them back. So Mixed Emotions and Eroded Echo are definitely my favorites, and I will be picking these up. And real quickly, I just wanted to mention a couple of sets at Sephora right now that I think are really great holiday deals if you have not seen them yet. So Prada has a limited edition little mini lip trio for $55 on Sephora. It's not going to be in stores. It's going to be online only. And this has the Astral Pink lip balm, which I love. Let's see here. I actually have it sitting right here. Let me just find that one. That's this one, the blue one here, that is pH reactive. And it turns into a light pink, so you can see it goes on clear. We'll look at that again in a second. But it does give a really nice soft pink look to your lips, and it's not that bright pink that you usually get with the pH reactive ones. And then we also have the shade, 2 of the mattes. We have B02 Quartz, which is one of my favorite pinks, and B03 Mahogany. And that is going to be one of the shades that's re-promoted for holiday in their limited edition lipstick packaging. So we'll take a look at that Prada collection in just a second. But a couple other sets at Sephora right now that I think are great deals. So of course we have some of the Sephora favorite sets, but some from other brands that I think are really good deals. I actually really like this Lawless mini lip trio, and there are some limited edition shades, so I ordered that myself. Can't wait to try that out. And then the Kosa mini blush is life trio. I love the Kosa blushes. I'm actually wearing Dreamland today, and they have 3 shades. I so want to get this, but I have 2 of the 3 shades already, and I'm just going to pick up the full size of the other one. But I think this is such a great gift. You have 3 minis for $30. And yeah, this is definitely something I'll be picking up for gifts for, you know, the holidays. This and the lipsticks and the Lawless lip glosses. Those are definitely, you know, 3 of my favorite sets. So let's take a look at Prada Holiday. Now for the Prada Holiday collection, as you can see, we are re-promoting some of the lipstick shades. So they are going to bring back the original lip balm, this green clear lip balm. You can see here's the Astral Pink from the mini trio. This one looks green here, but is going to be translucent. There's no color change with it. It's a really nice lip balm. So that will be with the holiday packaging. The difference is the cap is going to have like this little bit of a design on it. So that is limited edition. Then they're also bringing out that B03 shade, which is also in the mini trio, and B101, which I have here. So this is B101, and this will be in the limited edition packaging. And I thought I had B03, but I don't. So I'll definitely be picking that one up. The star of the Prada Holiday collection is going to be this eyeshadow palette. And I think it is stunning. So we have kind of like some pink and burgundy kind of shades with some gold and silver. I love the formulas of the Prada eyeshadows in general. So this is described as 3 glittery metal foil shades of pink, silver, and gold, and a hyper matte brown. And that brown actually looks more like a brownish burgundy shade. If you hear a little jingling, Sadie came in and she's going through stuff. And the eyeshadow palette does have the limited edition packaging, the same design that will be on the lipstick cases. So I'm personally really excited for this collection. It's a small holiday collection, but I personally love it. Next up, from Dolce & Gabbana, we have new nail polishes. And I think these look really pretty. I love the colors they selected. I think the packaging is really chic. But I do still tend to prefer my indie nail polish formulas in general. So I will probably pick up one of the Dolce & Gabbana at some point to try and just see how the formula is. But I'm not going to pick up multiples of these. I'm going to kind of stick with the formulas I love from brands like Mooncat and ILMP, Sarah Colors, and so forth. Because I just feel like you get a better value. And their formulas work really well for me. They tend to last longer on my nails without chipping than a lot of the luxury brands. So we'll see. But I'll pick one up at some point to try if they come here to the US. Next, Valentino has redone their Dream Dust Glitter Cream eyeshadows. I never tried those originally, but I am interested in picking one up sometime, testing out the formula. Last time I heard the older formula was really more of just like a pressed glitter. There wasn't much base to it, so it was pretty messy. So they have been reformulated and they're supposed to, be a little bit easier to use. And yeah, I'm definitely interested in trying these sometime. They're already available now at Sephora, and I'll probably pick one up during the Sephora sale this year. So honestly, I like all 4 colors. So if I like the first one, I'll probably get the rest of them. Next, we're looking at some information from Just Here for Beauty, and this used to be diet makeup. So we're looking at this Valentino Spike lipstick with a purple case, and this is due out sometime in 2025, and I really hope this comes to the US. It is stunning. So this is the first time I've seen the lip color. I don't know whether there are going to be additional lip colors with this packaging or not, but I am 100% getting this if I can. It is stunning. I love not only the packaging, but this bright pink color here is beautiful as well. So I'll definitely be trying to pick that up. Then let's take a look at Dior Holiday. I think the Dior Holiday collection looks really pretty. So we have some of the liquid lipsticks, and I think these are going to be some of the sparkly ones that we saw last year that went viral. Those were really gorgeous, but hard to get a hold of. But I definitely like to pick up, probably 2 to 4 of them. So we'll see. And then we've got 2 beautiful eyeshadow palettes. One's going to be warm and one's going to be a little bit cooler. Of course, I like the one with the purpley shade. I think that looks really gorgeous. It looks like we have kind of like this dusty plum taupe along with like a deeper blue base purple and then some pink shades with a silver in the center. I think that one to me is really calling to me. I really want to try that one. The other one, aside from the arrangement, I do think that color story is kind of similar to ones we've seen before. We've got kind of the salmon pink, it looks like, in the top, and then 2 more champagne shades. One's a little pink hued and one's not. A gold in the center, and then another like rich burgundy shade. So I feel like that one's more traditional. I'm definitely interested more in the purple. And then we have this shade. I'm not sure if it is a blush or a highlighter. Based on the round packaging here, my guess is it's going to be a highlighter. But it looks gorgeous and it looks deep enough that I could use it like as a blush lighter. So I'm definitely interested in that as well. So this Dior Holiday collection, I'm definitely going to be picking up, the majority of this. Next, we have the Dior Gold Lipsticks, and I'm not sure when these are coming out. I don't know if they're supposed to be part of Holiday because they're not included in the holiday photos, but they do look like they have holiday packaging here. It's hard to see, you can kind of see what the design is on the embossing for the lipstick. I really like this like light pink color here. The more I look at it, it's got to be holiday and just not included in those pictures there. So I will probably pick up, some of these. Typically, they have 4 lipsticks available with their holiday collection. So I've only seen 2, this pink shade and the red shade. So we'll have to see what comes out. And there's still a chance it's not holiday. So we'll see. But I'm interested in that. And then from Dior, we have a little bit more. We have the Backstage Holiday Edition. And we have the Face Glow palette in 006 Celestial Glow. I'm not typically interested in these because I feel like a lot of times they look pretty much the same. This time though, this light blue is really tempting me. So this is from Just Here for Beauty, and it says the 4-color face palette adds a delicate and soft glow. Pearlescent white brings brightness to the face. Natural coral highlights the skin tone. Rose brings a healthy complexion, and cool ice blue emits pink and purple rainbow lights. Bring beautiful skin full of transparency. And that rainbow lights comment there, really interested. So I'll probably pick that up. And then the Backstage Eye Palette is 004 Celestial Purple. I'm definitely going to have to get this. So just like always, we have satin, shimmers, and mattes in here. And it says it has cool and warm tones, soft tones, and contrasting tones. It gives eyes a starry and transparent feeling, creating a variety of eye makeup looks. So definitely interested in this color story. In addition, we have a lip maximizer in 072 Celestial Purple. And it says it has a translucent purple hue reminiscent of a starry sky. It adds stardust like glitter flakes of blue, purple, pink, and silver. Creates a festive lip look that's full of moisture and sparkle. That's a must-have for me as well. So I'm actually really impressed with this, holiday collection from Dior Backstage. I definitely want to get this one. And just a quick note here, we've seen some YSL items with this blue to pink gradient pastel packaging, and that was originally going to be due out around now, but it has been put off to 2025. Hopefully that's going to be like their spring collection. So we've seen lip products with this packaging and an eyeshadow palette with, pinks and plums in it. I don't know if I'll pick that up, but I just wanted to let everybody know that has been officially pushed back to 2025. It might be a Valentine's Day collection or something like that. So we'll see. I'm still a maybe on that, but a probably not. Now from Hermes, we have a whole bunch of products coming out, and these are going to be coming out very soon. They're due out in October. We have 24 eye pencils. So pencils number 1 through 24 are going to be your eyeliners. And, I definitely will be picking up some of these to try. Can't wait to test these out. They look like they're going to be, not a gel pencil. They look like they're going to be a little bit firmer. So definitely interested in seeing how those perform. We also have 16 lip pencils coming out. And these are supposed to coordinate with their lipsticks in the permanent line. So definitely can't wait to try those. And we have a new eyeshadow brush, which I might end up picking this up at some point. I do have a lot of the Hermes brushes, and there are a couple of them, like the eyeliner brush is an angled slant eyeliner brush that, they're just a little different from other brushes I have, but they're ones I reach for all the time. So that's actually my favorite eyeliner brush. So I might pick this one up. It looks like a nice small kind of smudger brush. We have a new liquid eyeliner from Hermes as well. And I'll probably pick that up to test out. We'll see. I don't wear black liquid eyeliner too frequently, so I might not. I did recently pick up the new Sisley. I'll have a video on that very soon. So that's a maybe. I was hoping they were going to have the liquid eyeliners in more colors, but I haven't seen anything to confirm that yet. So lots of new stuff coming from Hermes. I know that will be an expensive purchase, but I definitely plan on picking up quite a few of those items. Next from Prada, I'm not sure what this is going to be part of, but we do have a limited edition lipstick where instead of having the silver with the gold in the center, we've got gold with silver in the center. So kind of your reverse shades there. I'm not sure what color the lipstick is going to be, but I cannot wait to see what it is. I'll probably end up picking it up. I do really like the Prada lipsticks. Honestly, I have no information on this other than the picture, and I'm really very, very curious. So to my knowledge, this was supposed to release already, at least in some countries, but it was pushed off. So I'm not sure when it's pushed off until. So we'll see, but definitely intrigued by that. And it's not part of the holiday collection because that's different packaging. So yeah, I definitely interested. Next, we have the YSL Advent Calendar, and if you love YSL products, this looks like a decent purchase, but for me, there's just not enough here that I would use, and I'm not huge on Advent Calendars because I usually have quite a few of the items in them. I love the concept, but they usually don't work out for me, so this will be a pass. But also from YSL, we have this is supposed to be a fall winter collection, but we have the Heart Glossy Lip Glaze. And this was actually inspired by a heart-shaped ruby pendant that Yves Saint Laurent absolutely loved. So that's how we get the name. And then on the packaging, you can see at the bottom, it's kind of like a little heart that's divided between two corners. So that way when you're putting them like in a drawer or something, you've got two shades next to each other, you form a heart. And that was the intention there. There are going to be 9 shades of this, and I have to say, I think they've got a stunning color range here. I'm really interested in these. I always loved the YSL glossy lip glazes, and yeah, the shades in here are really calling to me. I hope they're accurate to the photos that we're seeing. So since this is a fall winter release, it should be out relatively soon. And then we have the Charlotte Tilbury Advent Calendar, and again, that's going to be a pass for me. I already mentioned my thoughts on Advent calendars, but in particular, Charlotte Tilbury's, you know, I feel like it's just not necessarily the best deal. You have 12 drawers, 2 items are going to be full size, 10 are going to be travel size, and I just feel like for the money, you're not necessarily getting a great deal on it. And yeah, I'd rather just pick and choose what I purchase over this one. Then we have the Nars Holiday collection, and this is a really massive collection, and we have multiple release dates for this. So things are going to be coming out over like, I think like 3 different months or something like that, or 3 different release dates. So I'm not sure what's coming out when, but I'm actually pretty interested in this year's holiday collection. So we have the cheek palette, which the face palette, I think that actually looks really pretty, and I'm interested in this year's. So I'll probably pick this one up. Then we have, you know, some lip duos and so forth, but what also is really calling to me are the single blushes. So we have the shade 903 and 920, and I've seen some photos where the 920 looks a little deeper than it does in this photo. So I'm not sure what it'll look like in person, but I'm definitely there for that pinky purple shade. I think the pressed powder here, I think it looks really pretty, but I don't need that one, so I'll probably pass on that. The highlighter is too dark and gold for me, so I'll pass on that. Lipsticks, I have similar shades, but for me, it's really the blushes in this holiday collection. So the face palette and the 2 blush shades, definitely interested in those, and potentially some of the glosses as well. So we'll see, but I think overall they've got quite a few releases, kind of something for everybody in this launch. Then we have the MAC Advent Calendar, and I think this one's actually a better deal than the YSL or Charlotte Tilbury. You're getting quite a few makeup products here, and if you don't already have a lot of MAC items, this might be worth picking up. So I think this one is nice, and yeah, you know, I would actually consider this. I guess I don't really need any of it. So, but I think this would make like a nice gift. So I think this one's a good option. Next, from Lancome, we have a new cushion compact. This is the Absolute Tan Cushion Compact, and I haven't seen it here in the US yet, but it does have SPF 50, and you know, there's not a huge shade range. I don't know whether this will be coming to the US. If it does, I'm potentially interested in it. So we'll see if that shows up. I have a feeling it's not going to come because we only have 3 very light shades. So it's probably going to be some sort of Asia exclusive. Next, we have the Bobbi Brown Holiday Collection, and I think this is stunning. We've actually already seen a lot of items from Bobbi Brown Holiday release at Neiman Marcus. So we've got the eyeshadow crayons, and you can see we've got some really bright jewel tones here, the emerald and the like lapis blue. I think those look stunning. I don't know if I'll pick those up. I haven't yet, just because they're going to be like harder for me to wear, just because I'm not that great with those deep shades. And yeah, but I think they're really pretty. So those are maybe. And then they've got some great little sets with their lip glosses, if you don't already have like some of their highlighters and so forth. So definitely check out Neiman Marcus for some of those sets. They have this little like eye duo with an eyeliner and mascara set, which I actually want, but I haven't met the minimum shipping requirement yet. So if something else releases there that I'm going to pick up, then I'll be getting that if it's still available. But a couple items that are really calling to me besides that little eye duo would be this like face palette here. I don't love the circular compacts in here. Like there's a lot of wasted space, so I don't love the arrangement, but I think the colors are really pretty. So I might pick that one up. It's an eyeshadow palette though, but for me, it looks more like a blush palette. So I'm kind of on the fence with that one. But the one thing that I definitely it's like a must have for me is this Luxe eyeshadow palette. So it's the Dream Gleam 8-color eyeshadow palette. I try to pick up their version of this palette every year, and it's always something a little different. Sometimes, you know, they end up being favorites of mine for the entire year. So this one definitely looks like it has the potential to be up there for me. And so I definitely plan on picking that up as soon as I can find that one. So yeah, overall, I think we've got a nice collection here from Bobbi Brown, and I can't wait to try it out. Charlotte Tilbury has released some new lip glaze shades for the fall. So these are actually a fall release. We have 4 new shades. There's 406 Scarlet Blue, 102 Amber Blur, 108 Dancing Red Pear or Red Blur, and 109 Berry Blur. And these are going to be a pass for me. I think they are very nice colors, but again, nothing really unique there. I have these shades already in other products. Next, from Celine. We've talked about the Celine beauty line before. It's coming out next year, but sometime it's supposed to be in November. They're supposed to release their first lipstick, a red lipstick, and then the rest of the lipstick shades are supposed to come out in 2025. But now we have a preview of some other items that will be joining the rest of those lipsticks. So I wanted to share these here. So we are going to have the Celine Beauté lipstick in 15 shades starting from January 25th. And then we're also going to have some color and base makeup items. I'm not sure if they're going to launch then or in subsequent launches after the 25th. But we have, aside from the lipsticks, we also have what looks to be a blush. I'll definitely be trying that. We've got liquid eyeliner here. There's a face powder. There's also supposed to be mascara and nail polish. So I'm definitely interested in kind of seeing what they come out with. You can also see in this one photo, we've got a few brushes in there. So there's probably a brush line included, but I'm definitely interested in trying out, at least one of everything from their line and seeing how that goes. We've talked about this one before. This is the Tom Ford Soleil Neige line, and I think it is beautiful. We've got a few more photos, so I wanted to include it again here. But I'm definitely interested in trying the new cream blush highlighter duo. It looks really nice. And then the lip glosses, particularly that more pinky shade there, and the sparkly shade on the top. The eyeshadow palette. I mean, honestly, this whole collection, I'll probably pick up all of the colored makeup items here. Then also from Tom Ford, we have the Tom Ford Black Lacquer collection. And this is already released in some places, but not here in the US yet. I do plan on picking up this collection. These are some actual photos here of it, and you can see that the eyeshadow quad looks gorgeous. The lipsticks, they look pretty as well. So I'll be picking up some items from there. And then we have Lancome Holiday. And I think that this holiday palette looks really nice. I mean, honestly, it's the blue and the taupe in there that are really calling to me. we've got some warm shades, we've got some cooler shades in here. So kind of on the fence because I know it's really just those two shades that are really drawing me in. But I'll probably pick up this palette. The lipsticks, they do look like they are on the warmer side, so I might pass on the lipsticks, but that sparkly lip gloss, that looks really pretty, so I will try to get that one. And then we have this YSL blush. So, I'm intrigued by this, and we'll have to get more information on these products, but I'm definitely interested in seeing what they're coming out with here. And yeah, I would definitely try these if they end up coming to the US. For YSL Holiday, I'm still sort of on the fence with this eyeshadow palette because it is going to be more golden, but I'm leaning more and more towards getting it. I think the packaging is really pretty. We have seen one of the lipsticks on Selfridges, but I haven't seen the palette yet. So I'll probably pick up the palette and at least the one lipstick that's at Selfridges, but I haven't ordered that yet because I'm kind of waiting for more items. Now that Selfridges has really upped their shipping minimums, it's a little bit harder to order from them. That's really a detracting factor. And last up, we have new lipsticks from Lancome. They have redone their Absolute lipsticks, and yeah, I'm interested in trying these. So I will probably pick up a couple of these. I have a whole bunch of new Lancome lipsticks I bought this summer that I just haven't had a chance to swatch yet, but I'll have to compare those with the new formula. So I'll definitely be picking up, some of these at some point. It's just not a huge priority with all these other major launches coming out right now. So let me know what releases you have been interested in here. We have so much stuff coming out right now. I can't wait to see everything in person. And yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts on all of these items. Again, thank you so much to Just Here for Beauty and Ami Beauty Talk for all of the photos and the details. Leave their accounts linked down below. And please share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks so much for tuning in and have a wonderful day.